Welcome everybody to an interlude chapter of LEGO Lord of the Rings. Now if you've been keeping up, but even if you're not, what we're going to do is we've completed all the free plays of the first 6 chapters of the game, and we took care of the first 7 mapstones of that same area as well. We've collected everything we can to collect. There's only 1 mithril brick we're missing so far because we don't have the required item. So what we're going to do now is we're going to forge the mithril items for which we've collected the blueprints, or designs, as the game calls them, for. And with our treasures in tow, we're going to drop them off to the various people who we've encountered who have asked for them in these areas. So first we're going to stop in Bree so we can forge the stuff. Okay, so into the blacksmith shop we go. And now we've already actually crafted a few items. The mithril trowel you have to do as part of the story quest way early on to the game. And we've also already made the mithril rope, the shockwave axe, and the cluster bow because we needed those items to complete the 100% in Amon Hen free play chapter. So now we're going to sit here and we're going to forge everything else except for one item. We don't have enough mithril bricks for everything, so we're gonna skip the spring boots for the time being, just because I have to pick one thing I can't forge. A list of everything I am going to forge, and their locations in which the chapters and the mapstone areas which they come in, as well as the cost to forge them. Like this, some of them cost 16, some of them may cost as low as 3, or even like 3 or 4, but a bunch of them cost as much as 16. We don't have enough to forge all the 16s for now. But like I said, a list of each one, their names, where you got them, and the mithril brick cost is going to be posted in the video description if you need that information. And obviously, the respective videos have already been posted for these items, so you can always just do a search on the channel for that. You guys don't need to actually see what's going on with this because this is actually somewhat time consuming. I'm just going to do the first one just in case you need a refresher on what you're supposed to do here, even though it's relatively self-explanatory. And then we're going to edit the rest out because it's pretty much the same darn thing over and over and over again, and it's a bit redundant to watch. An interesting thing though is the amount of gold studs that appear for the most part is the same amount of mithril bricks it costs. Like I've noticed, like that one gave me 3, and some of the ones that require 16 bricks, there'll be a whole mess of gold studs there, which I'm pretty sure is about 16, so that's just a little interesting tidbit. So yeah, that's basically how it goes for all the mithril items that we're going to forge, except for that one I said we're not going to forge. So I'll just meet you guys again once I finish doing that. Alrighty, now that we've forged all but one thing, hello, and we're left with a whole 5 mithril bricks. Now let's start turning things in, and we're just going to go in the same order, so let's head over to Hobbiton. Poor Frodo thought he lost the ring for a second. Alright, so we have 2 treasures to turn in here. I'm not going to bother, well technically 3, but the first 2 I'm not going to bother putting this guide stud on. But basically if it has a little exclamation point over it, that means you have that item, because this one doesn't, because we don't have that one yet. So basically all we need to do is just walk right over to them. And as long as you have it, you'll automatically whip it out.
Bless me, thank you.
And it's that easy, like you don't even have to find it in your treasure trove or anything. But that was for the stop wand. Now again, all the locations of all these treasure items is in the description. So if you're wondering where they are, that's where they are. This one is for the house key.
Oh, thank you so much.
Because apparently, you know, she needs the house key to get into the house that she's already in. I don't get it either. I suppose if she has to leave, she might need it. Alright, so the last one is up here in the corner. Again, since I know exactly where it is, I don't need the guide studs to show me. This guy right here. Now this one is for a mithril item. This is the mithril rope.
Bless me, thank you.
And by turning in a mithril item, that's how we get our red bricks, which are our extras. And this one, in this case, is poo studs. Goat, Mr. Goat, please. Alright, so let's actually turn that on. Mr. Goat. And by pressing the circle key when you're on an animal, yeah, they will actually poop out studs. Kinda messy, if you ask me. You might get better results on different creatures, but just so you can see what that does. But that's all we can turn in Hobbiton. Obviously, we don't have the actual item for that one. Again, we're gonna have to go through this all over again next time we complete the next book. So let's head over to Bree and take care of that one. Alright, this one is actually right around the corner, right from the map stone. And one thing I discovered, you can actually take the torch. Unfortunately, you can't set somebody on fire with it. I'm going to get this purple stud just because it's in my sight. And then I'm going to ditch it. Yeah, I did that completely on accident. I thought that was kind of cool. I never knew you could do that before. So this guy wants the soup pot.
Oh, thank you so much.
So he puts it in his back pocket. Huh. Hello there with your carrot. May I have one? Those carrots are awfully big. Now this one is actually, this one is right outside the walls of Bree, which you can't get to. So we have to go to Weathertop and backtrack from there. That's the only one we have available in Bree. So let's take care of this one. Alright, so we gotta backtrack this way. I'm gonna put the guide studs on here just so I don't accidentally take a wrong turn. I have no idea what Start Quest actually does, because if you select it now, it doesn't do anything on the map. I don't know if it just, when you do that, when you first get the request, if it leads you to the right chapter or something. I have no idea what that thing does. But it's not like you have to, like, initiate it to get it. Basically, they tell you what you want, and you can actually even already have the item before you even get to find them anyway.
Outstanding, thanks.
So that was for the mushroom crown. But yeah, even if you already have the item before you even get the request for it, you can just turn it in immediately after. So I'm not sure what that start quest button actually does. If somebody actually does know, just let me know. Alright, so now, Rivendell, I don't think actually has anything. Nope, it does. I'm confusing it with another area. If it will actually let me select it because I'm hitting the wrong keys, that would be fantastic. There we go. Alright, so in Rivendell, let's go here first. Got two things we need to turn in. First guy is up here in the part that I hate, because I hate moving stuff with the wizard powers. It's just awful. The selection is weird, and the controls get really weird. Stay on top there. No. And then stuff like that happens, and there we go. That works. Just get up there. We don't need to build the whole thing. Minimalist effort. So this gentleman wants the luminous stone.
I appreciate your help.
Thank you. I'm just gonna backtrack to where we need to go while the game is saving, and you can't open the menu. And I did not mean to kind of suicide off there. And clip through the background. Well, get on the other side, thank you. Clip through the background partially while I was at it. Alright. So up here we go. Into the chute, because he's above us. I see you hiding there, Legolas. So here is your enormous quill, sir.
My eternal gratitude.
You are welcome. Autosave feature, I do not like you. You take too long and you interrupt me. Alright, so now that we've taken care of that one, I can never find my way around my own map. Further south. Okay. So we only have one thing here. Alrighty, so here at the pass, we don't have to go very far at all, because our bearded lady who wants the sun hat is right here.
Outstanding. Thanks.
I still think a razor would do you better, ma'am. Just saying. As I walk right into the water. Alright, so that's the only one that was available in this area. And our final location, because Amon Hen actually doesn't have anything we can turn in, is going to be Lothlórien, if I can actually pick the right buttons today. This is what happens when you play on multiple consoles on multiple times, where the confirm button and the cancel button are not the same button on each setup. Seriously. Do not play a PS3 game, a PC game on an Xbox controller, and a 3DS at the same time. Where am I going? It gets very confusing when you do that. That's why I keep screwing up and hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, so now that we're going in the right direction. Alright. I know, I feel so bad because I'm making myself look so incompetent by always hitting the wrong keys, but that's why. It's like, darn you, muscle memory, you were just playing the wrong game. And it's not even a matter of just all 3 different controllers of, you know, having the X button in a different spot. It's each different keys are confirm and different keys are cancel. They're in different positions, so it gets kind of confusing. So this gentleman would like the Mithril Shockwave axe, and look, he's so excited.
Then Hanon.
Well, thank you for the subtitles, otherwise I would not have understood what the heck you said. So this is Fall Rescue, which keeps you from losing studs when you fall off a cliff. Not that we can safely fall off a cliff here, or that it matters in the overworld. But from now on, at least if we get too close to the edge and fall off a cliff, as long as we have that activated, we'll not lose any studs for that. So that's pretty cool. So that is everything we can turn in for the first book here. Like I said, Amon Hen, if we actually zoom in here, none of the three treasures we need to turn in we've actually collected yet in this area, which we've already done, only has 2 mithril bricks and nothing to turn in. So next time, we're going to continue on, and we're going to start all the chapters in the 2 towers and start collecting all that fun stuff. So thank you for watching, everybody, and again, any of you have any questions about where anything that we've turned in is located, it's right down in the video description. So thank you again for watching, and I shall see you next time, I hope.